there's that test of 370. Yes, it's just staying above its daily fair value here.
What's crazy is Microsoft had an announcement. They came down to like 405, and now they're right back to.
Oh wow!
They tag like 420.
Wow.
Yeah, there was an announcement with like an investment in OpenAI at 9 o'clock, and that's what caused that like second leg down on NQ.
And if ES breaks 93, we could be looking short here. Down to 88. If NQ breaks 70, should go down to 350 here. I'm gonna take just one here, right there with that break of 370, and I'm gonna have that first buy at. We're gonna run it just above where this volume is at 57, and then we'll catch a runner if we can. Stops on this guy, I'm gonna put just at 400. Trail it if you want. This is just a little scalp.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yep.
Can we tag those overnight lows?
Not quite. There's ES. See if we can break this 90 on ES. That would be beautiful. No, we're tagged on that guy. Oh, on one contract. We didn't get top ticked out. There we go. We're out. Stepped right in at 60. Buyers did.
Oh, ES is
looking much better.
ES is about to break 71.90 there.
If it breaks that, that's good. I'm gonna tag back in on this. I like it. I still like this. Didn't give it enough room for a pullback. Still going to take this same one here.
I missed an entry on that.
At 58 here.
That moved really quick from 90.
There you go. Take one here, just de-risk. Stops at 401. We're gonna move stops to 87 here. See if this thing can break. There's a lot of support here at 350. I'm actually gonna drag it down to 79 here, just kind of trailing every 20 or so. If this breaks 50, there's quite a bit of room down. And if not, hey, that's okay. We got back what we lost on that initial one. We just didn't. I had my stop too tight on that. This was the move we were looking for right here.
Yeah, if it breaks 40, you got room down to probably below 300.
Even 45 would be big. But
ES is looking super bearish right now.
It is. If ES breaks 87, oh.
What?
Big drop. Move that down to 50. I was on ES. Watching that, I was like, oh crap. Okay. Move this down to 50. Let's see if we can get more.
What caused that? Amazon drop? Tesla dropping?
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right. And that I saw that just drop in instantly. I was like, oh my God, I was on watching ES on Bookmap and it was instant.
No, I'm regretting not getting in.
52. Mm-hmm. Okay, we got tagged out on that pullback right there, out at 52.
Like,
she may keep going here, but that's okay.
I know.
We're green.
I'm playing nervous on my tops down because I have like 1,000 drawdown.
Mm-hmm.
I did take Lucid Trade and Tradeify.
This thing could still keep going here, honestly. ES is continuing down, and he's going up, so it's kind of flip flopped.
I might look to get in if we. All right, we got the point of control here.
Mm-hmm.
Tagging an EMA on the 2-minute. I might. Let's see what happens.
I wouldn't be opposed to it to redo the short. Like to see some more sellers stepping in here, but I'm gonna tag in just with
there's still
just
a lot
one
of
here.
Sellers going in.
Yep. There we go.
Man.
Okay, stops above that candle. There we go on ES. All right, drag this down, lock in some profit here, and at 63 short. Next stop is 30. Let's keep trailing this guy. I just don't want this to get another bounce down at the lows. We've got support now down at 22.
I hesitated way too much pressing the button. That's 40 points.
Yeah, just keep trailing here, guys. Oh, there we go. Trailing to 40. I'm trailing every 10. So there's 29, 28. I'll be out at 36 if we retrace there. That's that little double bottom. Probably get tagged out here, but if this thing breaks 22, keep trailing here. Yep, trail. There's 18. There's trail. There we go. Out at 23.
Nice.
Got
Nice
buyers
trade.
coming in at right here slightly, and then at 300 here. So fine with that. Coming to daily fair value low on both ES and NQ.
So quick.
Yeah. I saw it start coming back down off of that point of control, and it's like just had to mark it in right there. It's quick. This is where we could get our bounce.
I would have marketed it in, but I missed, like when I was about to press enter, it already went drop like 10 points, 15 points. All right, we're at the 300. Are we gonna defend this?
Let's see here. Next stop is 250. Yeah, we're defending. As of right now, yes. Lots of buyers just stepping up.
We're building liquidity. Let's see.
Yeah. See if she can push.
If it retests like the 340 area. 330, 340. Or if it just goes right there.
I'd like to see another, to re-enter this short again. I would like to see another pullback here. It's moving so fast. I mean, it really is. If we're going to pull back to like this 360 area, that could be beautiful. I don't think we're going to get that the way this is looking right now. We might though. We got buyers stepping in. There's ES coming back up into its OR. We'll see if we get up to this 360 area. I want to see how this reacts. The other option is this sweeps all the way back up to 400. It totally could. The aggressive short would be here, but here I'll flip Bookmap up over here. You can see just how this is distributed. You can see all of our buyers that stepped in over here at 300. It's pretty even. This chart up at the top shows buyers and sellers distribution. It's pretty even. So just looking at Bookmap there, not really any high volume nodes. And then if we look over here at VIX, basically on the long draw side, we're right at that golden pocket. And then if we draw this up on the short draw, little time frame here, guys, little time frame, we came right to that 618 and it's coming right back down. So we're in between two draws. Yes, now coming up to kind of at 707, retested today's point of control and daily fair value. I'd like to see what happens as we hit our point of control for today on NQ. It's 380 area.
Probably just set a timer, like buy at 10:30 and sell at like 12:59.
Yeah. There's ES coming all the way back up. What is this? About a 20-point move here.
Wow, yeah.
Lots of buyers stepping up on NQ here. That leads me
testing that 400.
Leads me not to short this right now.
Yeah, if we break that 400, it's gonna go to like pretty heavy.
Yes. Yeah, that leads me not to short this right here.
Probably 440, 430. Are we gonna defend? Although 9 and 20 are curling up.
ES, I wouldn't mind to see a retest of this 88. Give us like a leg down to catch another leg up and push through today's highs. If NQ though breaks below 360, we could see the next leg down here. Retesting daily point of control, bottom of OR. Back to green on the day on ES right here. About 100 points up on NQ from low of day. Yeah, if this can start making new highs, we should start going for those overnights. Looking at ES over here on NQ, there's room up. I mean, no doubt about that. Also, I'm going to say, yeah, we overshot that fib. Let's draw from the high to here. Halfway back on this larger time frame here would be about this 418 area. So as long as we can stay below 418, we could continue looking at the shorts. If we break back above this 35, 40, 450 area, call it, then we'd be looking back towards longs, looking towards overnight highs. Don't believe we got the half, did we? Yeah, we did. Right to the golden pocket from the open of Friday. So testing out that 400 area on NQ. Now it's looking like if we break 370, that could be the potential short. Potential, but it's not a solid short right here. It's just kind of that point of indecision. I'm just saying if we do break, that's where I would start looking at it, but that's not right now. It's got to break. She's bullish right now. Coming up to test out our daily fair value here. OR mid on NQ. ES is above. This is where we could, yeah, I'd say this is where we could look to short top of range with a tight stop. There are sellers kind of stepping in here. I'm going to take just one here. Actually, I'll take two contracts. We'll trail this out. Stops are going to be high a day. Really, really good if we break 360. And we have lots of sellers sitting right at 420. If we break above 420, it's going to be longs. ES is right at its point of control. So if that can break, this should be good. I'm going to take the first one off at about 20 points here and then have a runner.
Hello.
Hey, good morning.
It's What's going on, guys?
We've got VIX right at it's 707 on the long draw here. No, not much. How are you?
I'm all right.
Good.
I was doing some yard work this morning, and it is crazy. I've been putting it off because I told you my belt was all screwed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so because it's anyway, I got that fixed. But the pollen is just insane.
Oh yeah.
I haven't cut the grass in probably a month. So luckily we haven't got rain like you have. So.
It's pouring right now. They're saying the worst storm of the year right now today.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You know we've had it.
No, I know.
Here we go. See if we can break this 80 area. Really breaking 60 is going to be the beautiful move if this does.
What you looking for, longs or shorts here?
Shorts here.
Okay.
Kind of double top. We've got a lot of sellers sitting right up here at 420. I marked it in. Got a awful fill at the bottom of the candle. I
mean, this is the opening range here, so
it is.
We're helping our heads at the opening range,
and we're technically still in a VIX long draw that hasn't broken yet. We've got sellers stepping in. It would be nice. I mean, if we break the 60, 55, 60 area, this will be swift right down to 300 again.
If you look at it, we've actually been unable to get above fair value today on the daily. So that has played a role, I think, so far.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, we are in the chop zone running Q. I have an idea. I'm going to send you this real quick on Discord, Drew.
Okay. I'll look after this trade.
Yeah, no rush. Okay, I'll send you that. No rush.
Okay.
All right, let's see here.
I'm giving myself just a little sweep if we did push up from open high here. But we have lots of sellers sitting right at 420, lots at 425. We've got lots of buyers sitting at 375. We're kind of back on ES in that golden pocket for shorts, which would take us down to about 175. It is technically chop zone here, so if you don't like it, you can get out here at break even. Looking at this, I could tighten up risk a little bit. Could take one off. I think we'll do that here, the way this is looking. So I'll take one here just at 10 points.
I feel like you're going to get a nice little push here.
I think so. I'm going to tighten this guy up to 423 here. Once we start getting about 20 points or so, if this can break below 55, we're going to start trailing pretty good. So, and as far as ES goes, it's got to break this 91 area. If we can break this 91, we're going to see a nice move down. if nothing else, I'd like to see ES come back to that 88, which would, let me draw this up without just speaking, but it's going to be about, we're halfway back.
That's a pullback to the 50 and to
Right
the
there.
OR right there.
Mm-hmm. So I've just got one here at 89. Really looking for this to break. At this point, it's going to be break 65. We've got lots of sellers sitting up here at 20 or so. Could give this the room. It'll need a little room here. If we hit this 415 area, it'll get smacked back down. Let's see if that's enough to get us through this 365. I like it. I like that we're sitting below daily fair value. I like that we're sitting below the OR right here. As far as ES, though, we are sitting above the OR, above daily fair value, but really struggling to make a higher high than we had. We keep kind of waking up at this 97 area. If it pushes through, it'll blast through. No doubt about that. And so that is why I took the one off in profit. Yes, we're still risking a little bit overall on this trade. But that's kind of where I'm at with this. But if this breaks the 60, this is a very nice high R to R trade here. There we go.
Yeah, I'm in at 390 total.
So tag that 60. ES, again, looking for it to come down to kind of this 88 area. I'd like to see that retest if it gives it up. We'll be sitting really pretty.
Now, I would prefer that this pull back to the halfway back of the move off the low, personally. Because to me, that doesn't show like we've had our pullback yet. If that is the low. Go. I think we got to see more.
It's got to break 60. Break 60, we go down to 30, and then 300 and 290.
That's what you're seeing on Bookmap.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. I got to take profit at 364 right now.
Yeah, that's where it could bounce, so that's good. Yeah, this could bounce at like 360. So, and then ES looking at it to come down to about 189, which is the top of OR.
Could see an aggressive move down here and a buyback.
305. That's the buyback level right now that's coming in, which would make sense. Double bottom. I like how all that makes sense.
Right, there's almost my
All
level.
right, there's 20 points. Drag this guy down.
Yeah, my stop's in profit now.
I'm giving this room. All right, there's 30 points. Drag down here. Trail every 20 or so.
I took most off there because we were at the halfway back now.
Yep. Come and keep trailing here. Kind of top of these candles. Buyers sitting at 350. If we break 350, we're going down to 310.
Nice job here. See if we can keep going. I'm doing the same thing with you, just the top of these candles.
Yeah. I'm doing top of candle right now. About every 15, 20. I'm going to trail it down every 10 now. We got buyer stepping in at 350. So I'm at 362. If this catches at 350, I don't want to give too much back, but if this breaks, it's going to be quick. So
I'm out.
stop at 362 out. Yep. Also, like I said, on ES here, we were looking at that. 89 was my level there for bounce. 89.50 is where that bounced. So good enough. Good enough. So
Yeah, I was looking at that, just, looking at that near halfway back, whatever, it's certainly expecting at least a reaction there. So,
yeah.
And we did get one pretty solid reaction. Now, we have proven shorts off the high. So, given that, I want to see if we pull back to the 50 off the high, which is at 380, and see if we get a reaction here. If we get a reaction here, then could see further continuation down. If we don't, then this is long is holding, and we can see higher upside.
Yeah, this wants to retest 400. Like this really wants to retest 400, which is going to be that 764.
The bottom of the OR again.
That's what it wants. Yeah, right at the bottom of OR. I'm flat right now. Completely flat.
Took a small stab here at 381.
Short?
Which
Yeah.
is 15 stop loss.
I like it. Yeah, that's the move right now, I believe. It'll go down to 350 again if it does. Ish. 351.
I'm not looking to go crazy here, but I will add if we get below 370 here.
Let me go top off my coffee. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay.
All right. Sellers at 400 and 420.
Or sellers at 420. Okay.
Yeah, 400 and 420. Buyers are at 365 and 330.
Looks like we're going higher right now. I got out of that. But if we get back below 375 here, guys, that would be something I'm watching as well. We'll look to re-enter if we get below 375 here. I'm tagging in again here.
Yeah, this looks good.
So my target is 331. I'm going to take some off at 356.
we go. Some buyers at 65 and then at 50. Oh, there you go. Eat through them. We were sitting at the top of OR again on ES right here. That's 89. It's got to break that 89. You'll see a nice move down. But we just keep I mean, this is the 4th time that we've tagged this and it can't break on ES.
Again, taking first off at 356. The stop loss is above 392. My entry was at 375. Come on.
This looks good.
I like that retest.
Yeah,
Very
this
nice.
looks good. It can break it, especially ES. ES has got to break this 88, and she's gonna flush. You'll see this go down to like 310. Honestly,
356 was the first target.
There you go.
We got 56.75.
There you go.
There. All right, there's 56. Stop at break even. There's 19 points secured. Looking for 30.31.
A little bit of buyers at 50 and then 40 and then lots at 310. So I wouldn't be surprised to see 310. We just have ES as top of OR holding us right now.
Yeah, this is a
ES.
retest of the halfway back on the move down. That's why I wanted to take profit here on the initial.
But if this can break, I mean, it's good. That's a larger move if this breaks. It can be.
That 331 puts us at the first deviation as well as around the 707 for the draw here. So that's why that's the target. Looks like we're about to get stopped on the run. Not yet. Okay, nice.
Not yet. If this eats through 350 and 340, I'd like to see a double bottom, honestly. It'll be quick if it goes, but just be tight with that stop. If I share, let's see, if I share my quote unquote webcam and this shows Bookmap, does it echo or anything?
I mean, it's echoing a little bit
Is
right
it?
now.
Just
But
now because I started it?
It's not like terrible. But I'm just
Okay, let me do this. Boom. How about that? Is that better? Like, does that echo at all?
It's not like a bad echo, man. It's just there is a little echo. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, how about this? Okay, how about that? Is that better?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay,
I think.
it's
Anybody
crisp.
else?
If it's annoying, I can
Anybody
turn it
else?
off. But then you can see Bookmap too, that chart on the right there. Or on the left, I'm sorry. It's mirrored on my side. Yeah, right at that. ES is right at that 89. And he's got to break that 50.
All right.
This is just no go for me right here.
Yeah, so that's no go for sure. We got stopped on that.
I still lean towards like this is gonna go to like this 300 area again, but it might not. But if it breaks above 400, we're going up. And so I'm like, well, if we break 350, we're going down, and that's fine. I'm gonna miss that move down. But if we break above 400, we're gonna go back up and test overnight highs. Yeah. Yep. And so it's just nothing for me right here, guys. And I think, let me see, we're already up. Well, I know we're up over 100. Let me see. Yeah, we're up over 100 on each account. So that's fine. I wish I had held that first one and not been stopped out. We've been up over 200, but it's all right. It happens.
ES on the 5 minute is also holding the 200 and still above the OR. So
yeah, it can't break that OR. It's just stuck there. Let me see here. Do this. Somehow I deleted my my chart. I didn't have it saved, or I was messing around on the laptop and I lost all my settings on my ES chart. There we go. It's just chop zone right here. First hour levels coming in soon too. And we're going to be right at fair value. Maybe fair value low as it's sitting right now on ES, but right at fair value.
Yeah, you kind of just you're in between draws and you're in the chop zone. So
if I was like, are you still in, JT? Like I would still be in, but I wouldn't enter here if that makes sense. Like if I was already in, I would still be in with the anticipation of this breaking 350 and going for a runner, but you're risk free already because you already took one off. I'm not going to add risk on here, but if you were risk, okay.
Control off the high sitting at 367.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, if I was risk free here, this is an amazing. I'd just be holding, but yeah, that's where I'd be at right now.
I might re-enter here actually. I'm gonna re-enter here at 360.
Give it a sec.
Stop loss is at 73, and I'm about to get stopped.
Okay, I'm gonna say, give it 1 second here. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I know how that is because you're like you enter and then you start talking it through. Yeah.
I just got in third position now. It's fine. It's all good. I'm not even worried about it.
No.
So it ended up getting above the POC there, but now we just tested the.
We just tested the daily POC on ES and daily fair value on ES right there.
The POC from the high is sitting at 367.
Mm-hmm.
So we just tested off the high, the 50 again. So if the market wants to pull back here, then it will. And if we get back below that 67, then that would be more. I would be more happy with that short below 67, if that makes sense.
I'd run it tight because we got a potential bounce at 50. If it breaks 50, I mean, we're still, if we break 50, this is great. But 50 is what's holding us. It really is. Yeah. And when I say 50, give or take 2 points. It's not 50 on the dot.
Correct. As I say this is looking more and more bullish. Let's see. Okay, well, there's that break, right? So there's the break of 67, like we just talked about.
It's got to break 50, and ES has got to break like 88. They're just chopping us up. We got our little move, and now it's chopping.
Yeah, but I do like the fact that it broke below that point of control.
Uh-huh.
The only thing is that there's a new POC trying to develop at 62. So I want to see how it reacts right here. So we just tagged that POC again, and we just sold right off of it. So let's see. Since you're not in a trade, can you respond to that message I sent you?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay, we are still holding.
Yeah, this is just, we're just chopping here, guys. Like 80, we're between 50 and 80. It's got to break one of those two. And 50 has room down to 40 now. It used to be 300, so I don't even like the RR on that. 80 has room to 400. I don't like that either. Because you're looking for a breakout of a 30-point range that could just get smacked back into the range. So I'm sitting on hands here. On ES, I mean, I would like to see us break that 88, but it's just sideways here. So I'm sitting.
So those of you that are still here, we've been working on trying to think about how we can revamp the server a little bit, a little more exposure, and so forth. So we are on YouTube now. We are streaming on YouTube now, the live trading part. But given that, we are working on trying to do giveaways on the YouTube. Now we will be starting those. You want to start those tomorrow, Drew? Or it's up to you.
Like the actual giveaway part tomorrow, I would think.
Well, I mean, it'd be best to do the giveaway on the live stream if we hit our metrics for the live stream.
Yeah, I would think probably end of the week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd love to see it go to people in the server. Also, I will say they're not seeing all my screens. They're seeing like a little bit. So there's a lot more in here. But we are trying to get our name out there, get some viewers on YouTube also. So even if you're in here, see everything, if you wouldn't mind just jumping on the YouTube too, I'll share the links and stuff just to kind of get the viewers up. That would be amazing, so we can get some traction. Speaking of, there's the break of 350 straight to 330. So just saying, that's pretty nice.
Yep, we're heading towards that target I had at 33.
That is what we just tagged, 34.
Okay, well, about where the area where I would expect we might get a bounce here.
300.
there's the target on short.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there we go. Bottom of OR on ES here. This is at 707. We're down to 312 here.
There has been some clues, at least on NQ's part. I mean, it's been unable to get above its ORs. It's been unable to sustain point of controls off the highs, reclaiming them. So there's several things there. We're also now have the IB established, so we're looking at that. We have got, we're pushing towards daily fair value low as we speak, which is sitting right at 307. We've broken fair value low on the New York IB.
310 is the potential bounce ish. 320, and then it'll be 310 if this goes. That's a nice one there. I like that. That's where it's like if there was a runner, it would be beautiful just to have a risk-free runner on that, because this is doing exactly what it should. The hard thing was you're looking for a breakout of that range, and so
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of breakouts myself, just because I've been burnt on breakouts many times. I like ranges and I like reversals.
this is trying to reclaim the bottom of fair value on New York.
Get those levels pulled up here. Da, da, da. Right, that's 764 also. Yeah, sellers at 55. If it breaks through that, we'll see more up, but they're strong. So it would be nice to see that. That'd be the test of the bottom of that range again.
We'll see. Not sold on any one way.
No, I'm not. If we break back through like 55, 60, she's going back right back up.
This is the bottom of the fair value zone from the high. We'll see if it reclaims it.
Here she goes. Up and away. Broke back through the bottom of that range, broke back through that 50. So next stop is going to be 82, which is the top of that little range that we were in. And so now we're kind of back in that same position we were here, where you could potentially short below 50, a little bit below 50, like 48, and you could potentially long above 81. Again, it's a breakout of this range, and so it's not what I love to see. The other thing is we did hold that long draw on NQ. We just came up to test first hour fair value. I did not like it. And our daily point of control. Oh, there it goes right through it. So, all right. So there's the breakout. It breaks 82. There's straight to 406. So that would have worked for a breakout trade. Not my cup of tea right there. Let's see. Yes, testing its high a day again.
I just realized I was muted. That was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, you could.
I was looking at that on a tick chart. We jumped.
Yeah.
Like we jumped 20 ticks. We jumped 20 points with no tick in between.
Yep. Yeah. And so that was the break of that 82 area, and straight rocket up. I mean, yeah, if I flip this over to like a 5-second chart, yeah, there's gaps. And a 1 second chart, there's gaps on a 1 second chart right there. So flip back down to the minute. Break back below 70. We could see this thing go back. All right. Buyers here at 65.70. We break 60. She could flush more, but a little shelf to buy it right back up right here. Also, if we draw,
we hit our head top of fair value high on New York IV. It's also the bottom of the OR. So I would like to see us get over that for longs.
Yeah, we did our halfway back and retest of daily fair value on ES.
We also just filled the gap on the tick gap.
Okay.
That we just had with that jump.
Nice.
So that actually might be bearish if we get below this here.
Yep, below 60 is bearish. And now below 50 is bearish again. We're just right back to our range. We swept below the range, and now we just swept above the range, and now we're just stuck again. This is horrible. I do think this will break, though. I'm still on the. We're gonna re-see these session lows here, but. No, it's holding. It's holding that 60 right there as of now. Oh, more buyers and sellers coming in.
Back up to where that gap started.
Mm-hmm. Right at daily fair value on ES and Q slightly below it. We are right at first hour fair value on Q. And yeah, it's crazy that it tagged that nearly to the tick fair value high. Also our weekly anchored, which I know you love as much as me.
You love it way more than I do.
I know I do. It's a big old magnet. I just love it when so many pieces line up. It's so awesome.
It is nice.
Break a 55 area, 55, 60, 55. Should be good. But we are at halfway back on the long draw too of this last little wave, both ES and NQ.
One thing to note, there might be little trades here and there in between, guys, but this is not like a solid setup in any sort of way. The moment, if that makes any sense.
No, this is just chop. This is awful. I mean, really, what I need right now, and I'm just kind of talking through like, yeah, if we break this, that's great. I'm not going to take it. What I want to see is us retest the highs, retest the lows, retrace, and then we'll enter one way or the other. That's really what I'm looking for right here. Unless something blaring comes through, and it happens, but unless something blaring comes through and it's like, okay, yeah, this is definitely worth jumping in right now. If I see this just getting pulled right down to 300, I might jump in. But I mean, ideally, I would rather see us come down, retag the bottom, retag the top, retrace, and call it. Either way, it's been a good day. We could shut it down right now and be fine. And if this just keeps chopping like this here, we may be doing that. Said I was running a few evals, nothing crazy, and they're both up pretty good. I've got a lot I'm gonna have to get through here, but they weren't being copy traded. So Jeez, just chopping. Push back up. Here comes retesting top on ES, moving towards it. In Q here, we draw up this fib from this last little wave. We basically just came right to that golden pocket. That should push us up to like 425 area if we see upward momentum and break through 400. Bookmap saying 435. That makes sense because it's prior highs. A lot of times you see volume there. On the flip side of this, though, and as it's breaking down, we just had hit the golden pocket on the short, which would push us below 50 into that 46. If we're just playing the fibs. Bookmap saying there's volume sitting here at 350. Again, just kind of a no trade in this little zone here that we've been moving sideways in. We're below OR on NQ, above it on ES. Those aren't lining up. VIX just kind of in this tight range that we've been in. I mean, today's range is 30 cents. It's pretty pretty tight. Ad is sitting at 546. Nothing crazy. Bank is going up just a little bit here. But we just caught ourselves again at that 350. So
Chop zone doing chop zone things, my friend.
yep.
This is where you go touch grass. Maybe come back this afternoon if you're able to.
I'm thinking about it. I said 10 more minutes 10 minutes ago. It's like, okay, we're up. Maybe we just call this here today and yeah, go touch grass and live a little, work on some other stuff.
I'm gonna go touch grass actually.
Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah, this is
you guys.
yeah.
This is not a market that I just want to like. This area where we're hanging, NQ and ES are divergent to some degree. You've got we're just in the chop zone of the daily levels, and on the not just the daily levels.
First hour, daily.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Here we go, going back up. We're extended on the weekly though. That is the only thing here. So nothing strong here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. We're up. We'll call it good. And see if there's anything else later. I mean, we should break out of this, I would imagine, eventually. I might get that here in the next hour or so. But yeah, just moving sideways. You know, a lot of times around this time with profit taking is when I get a lot of my good trades, and we're flat on both NASDAQ and ES on the day. Gaps have been filled. It's just moving sideways. So if there is something, I'll do my best to alert it out in the channel if I see something here. But this is moving sideways. Like I said, I've got to see this at this point really break 50. I'm not going to take that, I don't believe, unless something really strong is showing that it's good. Break 50, go down to 310 to 300. Retest the low, see if it bounces. You get kind of a double, triple bottom there. Down, complete inverse of that on the upside. I need to see it break above 420, retest, and then keep going. And at that point, I would be looking for it to go towards the overnight highs up here at about 500. And so that's what I'll be looking for. I'm going to set some alerts. And if it looks really good, if Bookmap lines up, if our levels line up, we may take it. But if not, I'll just call it a day here and call it a win. So awesome. Anything anybody wants to go over real quick before I jump off? All right, guys. Thanks for jumping on. We'll catch you later. Thank you.